A PhD student at Tufts Medical here in Boston who was on her student visa was just detained out of nowhere by ICE on the street. She was walking in Somerville and ICE, wearing plain clothes, not police clothes whatsoever, covering their faces, went up and grabbed her and arrested her and dragged her off. Plain clothes. Look how they grabbed her. She's screaming.
I've just watched a video of TUFTS PhD student walking down the sidewalk, approached by 6 ICE agents, then being taken away. The ICE agents were all putting on masks, so it was not easy to identify them. At first, the lady didn't know who the ICE agents were because you can't easily identify someone putting on a mask. People were questioning her whereabouts because they actually didn't know where she's being taken to. But later on, it was confirmed that she is at the Louisiana Detainment Center. The lady was in the United States via the student visa, which it has been confirmed that her visa has been revoked. So this is how America is going to be. Let's take a closer look at the video, and I'll come back later with my thoughts about it.
So I just watched a Tufts PhD student walking down the sidewalk get approached by 6 ICE agents wearing masks and taken away. Gonna be deported. I felt so sick watching that happen. And I wonder how someone can think that because someone was born elsewhere, that they have less of a right to life, to the life that we expect for ourselves. What did I do to deserve the right to live in this country? What did any of us do to deserve the right to be here? She did everything right. I don't know where she's from. She came from wherever she's from, went to Columbia, got her degree, and was studying to get her doctorate at Tufts. These are really good schools. And she walks down the street and they just say, "You're out of here." And the people in the comments of this video are saying, "This is great. This is beautiful. Keep it up." I just really would like us to have a discussion about why I deserve, after randomly being in the body I was in, born in this country, what makes me any more entitled? What did I do to deserve to be here? There are so many people who think that because of the lottery that you happen to win by living here, that alone makes you superior to someone who was put in so much more of an unlucky situation and even still was doing all the right things on a student visa. See you later. We don't want you here. This is awesome. Kick them out. I'm sorry, but this is the type of shit. This is the type of shit that makes people not want to talk to their family members when they vote for this shit. This is the difference. It's not about politics, whatever you think that means, whatever minuscule thing you're making that term into. This is the effect of it. So I find that shit to be fucking disgusting. And I'm sorry for the break from the funny content, but I just had to come on here and say something. I don't know what to do. I don't know what we are supposed to do when what everyone understood to be the way shit should work is just thrown out the window. And the fact that there are laws and there's legal language that somehow make this the right thing to do is just fucking sickening. Absolutely sickening.
They ran up on her because they can't tell Ding from Julio from Jaquavius, but they know there's a good chance of getting switched down till they disintegrate if they run up on him 6 deep. They stopped her on her way to brunch. At no point in time are they going to stop him on his way to the kickback. So they need you to go outside. They need you to go outside because they need to separate us. They need to see where the weak is. And we got weak. Don't try to act like we don't. We got weak. But they can't because they really don't know. What you don't know is what you're afraid of. They don't know what we're doing and it's killing them. And I am so proud of black people for not telling them what's going on. Let them go out there April 5th. Let the people who caused this solve this because they ain't about it. They acting like they is, but baby, the Reverend Bone Crusher said, what? That's all I got. War and hate.
Peace, world. I have a question to the ICE agents who are shipping people off to Guantanamo Bay, the internment camps we have here in the States, and prison camps that are in other countries like Colombia. What does it feel to be the new brown shirts? When people look at you and they look at history, what does it feel like to be compared to the Nazis that were abducting people and then later wanted to say that they were just doing their jobs, they were just following orders, they didn't know what was happening to the people or where they were going, they were just trying to make a livelihood for themselves and their families, and everybody knows that that's not a good enough excuse, and your children feel absolutely ashamed of you. I hope you know that you're the worst parts of our culture. And as always,
that is footage of a university student who was just detained by ICE. We don't even know where she is. They hauled her off and she's in a detainment center somewhere. She is from Turkey and she is studying here in America at a university in Boston, legally on a student visa. She is getting a fucking PhD legally on a student visa. Why the fuck are you guys detaining her? She was on the way to just go visit some friends. I do not understand how this falls in line with the rhetoric of detaining criminals. This is not a criminal. This is someone who is pursuing higher education from another country so that they can improve their outcome on life. Like, I just don't even understand. They're a PhD student. Is this how we make America great again? By criminalizing people who are coming here to study? By detaining people who are coming here to study and do it legally. Absolute bullshit. Anyways, my name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow or you won't see my face again. Thank you. Goodbye.
Actually, whatever is going on in the States right now is kind of scary. It's making people to be scared of even getting outside because you never know when the ICE agents will pick you up. Because the lady was just walking by the sidewalk. She didn't know that something is going to happen to her, only to be approached by 6 ICE agents. Imagine 6 ICE agents approaching a lady. She tried asking them who they were, but the response was she got handcuffed and being taken to a unknown destination. But when the video went viral, it was revealed that she was being detained at the Louisiana Detention Center. This is not the first case. There is also another case I watched about a man. He was also a student. He was picked by ICE agents, leaving behind his 8-month pregnant. And the man was also in the United States legally. It was being claimed that they were leading the pro-Palestinian protest. So, I've seen several people saying that right now they are even scared of getting outside because they were planning trips of going somewhere, but you never know if the ICE agents will come and pick you up. So there were some interesting comments I was reading. This lady is called Rumencia Ojtuk. Someone was saying that she did nothing wrong. She was in the United States legally on a student visa. She had no sort of criminal record. There were no charges against her. The only thing she did wrong was to promote equality. That is the main reason as to why the ICE agents came for her. And the First Amendment is effectively dead. This woman was taken because she attended a pro-Palestinian rally, as I had told you before. This is the comment that someone has highlighted here. Then another comment is that, well, that was wrong, but certainly not a reason to deport someone legitimately there. We all do silly things, and what she did was not illegal. So before I continue reading for you these comments, is marching or protesting in the United States legal or illegal? And if it's illegal, why is it that they are announcing to people that come April 5th there will be a nationwide march? If it's illegal, why is it that there was also women's march earlier before? And why is it that there are ongoing protests in the United States? Because I'm seeing people saying that she did something which is very illegal. To me, protesting in the United States is very illegal because I don't understand it. Then someone said that exactly, and MAGA will still support this. The United States has become a disgrace, completely separated from its foundations of equality, hospitality, and prosperity. And it's no wrong to go to a pro-Palestine rally. People have the right to protest regardless of whether you agree with them or not. Sure, that's why I was asking you guys, is it illegal to protest in the United States? And if yes, why is it that I've been watching several protests ongoing in the United States? Why don't they arrest those people and deport them as well? Why is it that they're just stalking a certain community, then they deport them back? And another thing I saw, people saying that, well, they all deserve this because a majority of their communities voted for the current administration, so it's not their fight. Wow. On my side, I know some people are supporting this, but some people are against this. I really don't support this because it's kind of scary. If you wanna go outside, or if you're a student or you went to the United States via a work visa, you will be staying in fear all the time. You can't do anything. And my question is about the interracial couples in the United States. How are they coping with the situation right now, being that they wanted to bring back the segregation in the United States? Like, are you guys going to allow them to join the black community side, or they were still going to remain in the white community side? Because I really don't get it. The system in the United States right now is not pleasing at all. And if these kind of things are ongoing, like the ACE agents are coming to people and now they're not even putting on the uniforms and they're on masks, you can't identify them. Suppose you are going out to the grocery stores or maybe shopping somewhere or on a vacation, or suppose you left your baby behind at home and you went to buy something urgently at the shop, then you get detained. How will your family survive? Those are some kind of questions I've been asking myself. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section about this kind of stuff going on in the United States. What do you think about ICE agents picking up this lady? She was a PhD student, and I know it was for a very short time for her to finish her studies. I saw a certain comment. It was from a white man telling her that she's just in the United States legally, yes, but she is misusing their resources. I was like, what? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Kindly give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't. I will really appreciate. Until next time, see you guys in our next episode. Bye bye.